To all of you watching here, come close to the screen and listen. People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Welcome back to my channel, and I don't know about you, but for me 2024 is gonna be a serious level of year. I was inspired by this book called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy a couple of years ago. I came across it because of a popular social media influencer in Jamaica called Nicole McLaren Campbell. So she wrote this book, and she also since wrote her own book as a, I wouldn't want to say it's a spin-off, but it's kind of a spin-off from that book. I decided to revisit it recently because I'm in that space again where I just need that little extra push and motivation because again 2024 is gonna be nothing like 2023, and we have this saying that says if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So I'm making all the preparations because I don't want at the end of 2024 to come back here saying the same thing. I want to be at the next level, you know what I mean? So alright, so let me just give you an idea of the concept of Eat That Frog. Think about a big, ugly, nasty looking frog on your desk or on your bed the first thing in the morning. I'll give you a second to let that seep in. It's not a pleasant sight if you have to eat that, right? Like, you do not want to eat that. It's not appetizing. You don't want to have anything to do with that. As a matter of fact, you want to just open the door and run as far as you can. But in this sense, whenever I mention Eat That Frog, I'm talking about a metaphoric frog. Brian Tracy uses that term to describe a big task that we have to do. So no frogs are harmed in the making of this video. We're not eating any frogs. We're just using the term in a very metaphoric sense. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you want to do is eat that frog. So that big task that you have to do that you've been probably putting off for days or weeks or months, some people in some cases even years, that's the task that you want to tackle first. You want to just get that out of the way as soon as possible. I sometimes like to think of this book as like the manual that we didn't get at graduation. Like, I feel like if everybody reads this book and really implement the core aspects of it, like, we can hack our way through life. Tackling the big things is like unlocking the cheat code to adulthood. It's game changing, really. So your first step is going to be to identify that task that has been looming over you, and then you want to identify the steps that you have to take to tackle that task. Maybe it's finishing your master's, maybe it's completing your bachelor's, maybe it could be as simple as cleaning your room, it could be as simple as folding those clothes for the laundry that you did 2 weeks ago that's still on the bed. It could be anything. It could be simple or it could be great. You have to identify your frog. So that's going to be the first step. Identify your frog. We're all busy, and prioritization is more important than anything else. So now that you spotted your frog, let's get organized. Think about it like when you're creating like your queue for your next Netflix binge. You're gonna put the most binge-worthy things at the top. So you're gonna put those top priority tasks at the top and work your way through it. This is basically the recipe for adulting success and how you can organize yourself to star in your own show. Brian Tracy also talks about the power of focus. Imagine you in your own zone. This is the secret sauce to productivity. Creating a space where you can focus is like having a superpower. Imagine turning your home office into a bat cave, hopefully without the bats. You just want to have that space where you're hyper-focused and the creative juices are just flowing and nothing else matters within that space but just whatever you have set your intent on. Next, what you're going to want to do, if you have a very big frog, you want to break it down into more manageable pieces. So think about it like a creator deciding to leave YouTube to go to TikTok. So you just make it into more bite-sized pieces. So instead of sitting down doing those long videos, hours of recording, hours of editing. You go to TikTok, in 20 minutes you can do a little shots, put it together, edit, and it's up. Put it into bite sizes and make it more manageable. At the end of the completion of each of one of those small tasks, you'll still feel like a win, and that will give you the momentum to keep going, and before you know it, the big frog is, like, your plate is empty, the frog gone. Everybody should understand this. Like, it's just creating specific times to do specific tasks, and this helps because it makes you less overwhelmed to think about, okay, when am I gonna do this, when am I gonna do that. You just know that, okay, Monday to Friday between 6 to 8:30, or that's kind of long, between 6 to 7:30, I'm in the gym, I'm working out. So that time is for the gym. So your best friend can call you, your lover can call me and say, hey, Nat, let's go, whatever. But I don't know what we'll be doing at 6:30 in the morning, but whatever. That's just my gym time. I don't think about it. It's set, I set it, and I've forgotten it. Done. So also, or like even creating a playlist for working out. So when I go to the gym, I don't have to be like fumbling around to find a playlist. I already set it. I already have a playlist. It's set. It's forgotten. Like, I'm at the gym, boom, click my workout playlist, start my workout, keep it moving. You know what I mean? Just simplify life. Brian Tracy also talks about the 2-minute rule. So basically, if a task takes 2 minutes or less, what means the less? So if a task takes 2 minutes or less, just do it now. Do it immediately. It frees up your mental space, your bandwidth. You don't become overwhelmed with it eventually. Because even though you might not think it's not been bothering you, like it's there in your subconscious, like, you know, it's something you have to do. So just think about it as like the fast food of like fast food productivity, something like that. You know what I mean? Quick and easy, get it done. If it takes 2 minutes or less, just do it, get it over with. If you need to just send a quick email instead of say, alright, let me just send this when I come back from lunch. Send it now. When you come back from lunch, you can move on to other things. 2 minutes, like 120 seconds. Easy. As we come to the end of 2023, I want you to think about all of the lessons learned in 2023. What are some of the things that you accomplished? What are some of the things that you would do differently? And based on those insights, use that to shape and align your vision for 2024. Use it to set clear goals that aligns with your priorities. Eat That Frog is not just about getting things done. It's about achieving the goals and the things that truly matter to you. So there you have it. These are some very powerful tips that can help to supercharge your productivity for 2024 and beyond. If you like this video and would like to see more content like this, don't forget to give that thumbs up, like the video, share, and of course subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.